Ohio. Philadelphia, one of the oldest cities of the USA, the sixth in population city of the country and the most inhabited city of the state of Pennsylvania, with the population of 1,584,138 inhabitants. According to preliminary data for 2018. The population of agglomeration makes 6,096,120 inhabitants. It is located on the River Delaware at the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. History. The city has been founded in 1682 by William Penn. Has the nickname City of Fraternal Affection. In Greek means brotherly affection. It is connected with the fact that the city is founded by the immigrants belonging to the Protestant community of Quakers in the USA, and now it informally called Quakertown the City of Quakers. In 1774 in Philadelphia in Carpenter's Hall, there has taken place the First Continental Congress, a Congress of deputies from 12 of 13 American colonies of Great Britain. During the Congress, deputies have developed a number of important documents, intending to try to obtain for colonies of the right of self-government. And in 1776 in Philadelphia the Continental Congress of 13 North American states has adopted the Declaration of Independence. The Second Continental Congress worked in Philadelphia from 1775 to 1781, having undertaken a role of the national United States government. In 1776, 1777, 1778, 1783 and 1790, 1800 Philadelphia was the temporary capital of the U.S.A. In 1780 in Philadelphia the first bank in North America is open. In Philadelphia there took place the World Fair of 1876. Benjamin Franklin was one of the famous residents. The central part of the city has been constructed in the 17th century according to the plan of William, Pennsylvania. Initial city map has been developed so that it was easy to move and have the quarters separated by open space, which would help to prevent spread of fire. It was the network of long direct streets from the east on the west and from the north on the south. The rivers Delaware and Schuylkill served as natural borders between which city streets have been originally laid. Besides, Penn planned creation of 5 public parks in the city which have been renamed in 1824 into squares. Central Knee Square, Penn Square, Penn Square. Northeast Public Square, Square of Franklin, Franklin Square, Severozapatny Square, Logan Square, Logan Square, U.S.A. Square, Rittenhouse Square, Rittenhouse Square, and Southeast Square, Square of Washington, Washington Square. Philadelphia is separated into big areas. The North, the Northeast, the Northwest, the West, the South, and the Southwest, which surround the Central District. Climate. On classification of climate Scopina, Philadelphia gets to the northern periphery of a damp subtropical climatic zone. Soft and very changeable winter, with fluctuations of temperatures from 15 to +20 C is characteristic of climate. Very long, stuffy and hot summer is frequent with a large amount of snow and rainfall. It is abundant dropout all the year round. In general, the climate of Philadelphia is similar to climate New York. The main historical attraction of Philadelphia and the USA, Independence Hall. The Hall of Independence, where in 1776 the Declaration of Independence has been adopted, and in 1787 the Constitution of the U.S.A. Near the building of the Hall of Independence, two-storied with the bell tower, in the special pavilion there is Svoboda's bell, a symbol of independence of the USA, which Ring has announced on July 8, 1776. Announcement of the Declaration on the Independence adopted on July 4, 1776. In the same place there is also a Congress Hall where the Bill of the Rights has been signed. And also there are the Second Bank of the United States, Carpenter's Hall, Gallery of Portraits, Old Church of U.S.A, Christ Church and House Museum of Betsy Ross, the seamstress who, according to a legend, has sewed the first American flag. All these sites are surrounded with green plantings, forming several park quarters in the downtown. Other sites: Philadelphia Avenue of Alfred, the oldest inhabited street in the USA. 32 houses of Alfred Avenue are built in 1728-1836. Alfred Avenue is called in honor of Jeremiah Alfred, the smith of the 19th century and the owner of the real estate. Among inhabitants of the avenue there were dealers and their families, including ship, silver and tinsmiths, glass blowers and furniture makers. The avenue is a tourist attraction and a rare remained example of the housing area of working class of the 18th century. The known sites of the city are Philadelphia Town Hall, Masonic Temple of Philadelphia, Panofsky Center, Hoyle's House, Italian Market, Akarama, and also the country's first U.S.A department store. In Philadelphia there is also a maritime museum. The museum has been founded in 1961 by the sea collector J. Wells Henderson. Originally in the museum its personal collection of sea objects was placed. Today here the set of original models of vessels is provided. There are full-size boats and the historical ships, such as Olympia, the protected cruiser of Navy of the USA, and the Moshulu sailing vessel. In the Hall of Philosophy meetings of the First Philosophical Society of the USA founded by Benjamin Franklin are still held. Fairmount Park, one of the largest city parks in the world. In its territory the zoo, oldest in the country, is located. It is founded in 1874. More than any other city of Philadelphia is indicative in respect of the history of the American architecture. Main Street in Manawanka was included into 10 the best streets of America, thanks to houses of the 19th century in which shops, galleries of art and pothouses were located. Museums: Philadelphian Museum of Art, Rodin's Museum, Philadelphia, Barnes Foundation, Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology of the Pennsylvania University, the Museum of the Medical History Mutera, the Museum of Medical Pathologies, the ancient medical equipment and biological exhibits located in College of Doctors. The Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts, the oldest in the USA Museum of Art and Art School. Institute of the Modern Art. The Museum of Modern Art located in one of campuses of the Pennsylvania University. Museum of History of the American Jews. Education. In Philadelphia are the Pennsylvania University. It is founded in 1740. Institute of Technology of Drexel, Franklin Institute, Academy of Natural Sciences. Only 88 universities and colleges. Transport of Philadelphia including buses, the subway, trolleybuses, trams is under transport management on the southeast of Pennsylvania. The subway in Philadelphia has been open in 1907, having become the third in the U.S.A. In Philadelphia 2 lines of the subway and 5 lines of the underground and land tram. Total length of a system -84 kilometers, the number of stations -85. From the terminal station in the west of the city, 69th Street, she goes east, after 46th Street leaves under the earth, passing in the downtown under the street market. After the station, 2nd Street, the line turns on the north and again comes to a surface, passing to a city lying on a platform over Frankfort Street. Change to the Broad Street line happens on station 15th Street. The first site, 69th Street, 15th Street, has opened in 1907. The Broad Street line, designated in orange color, passes through the city from the north on the south under the street of the same name. All line underground, except the terminal Fernrock Northern Station, which lobby is on a surface. Has a chute on the east around the center. Change to the Market Frankfurt line is carried out at the City Hall station. The first site is opened in 1928. The routes of trams designated on the card in green color pass parallel to subway lines in a tunnel under the downtown. Out of the center they move on a surface. In Philadelphia, set of bus routes. Numbering of routes through. Suburbs of Philadelphia are served by 8 routes of electric trains called regional rail. One of them goes to the state of New Jersey, the city of Trenton. From there it is possible to reach by a similar electric train New York. Like the German S-Bahn, Philadelphia is not final routes, and the place where all of them cross. On the card are designated by hair blue lines. The Norristown High-Speed Line, the line of the suburban tram going to Norristown. It is designated in violet color. Between Philadelphia and the cities of the state of New Jersey, which are on other river bank Delaware, the line of the interstate subway, PATCO. Transit Corporation of Port Administration. Applies. This line goes from the downtown on the southwest, crossing the river Delaware on Benjamin Franklin Bridge. The first site of this line is opened in 1938. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.